Hello and welcome to the crypto file. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact process I went through to make this huge collection of NFTs that were randomly generated using an art engine. Every single NFT also has accompanying metadata, which has all of the information that we need and also has the attributes. And this is the information that will go directly onto OpenSea and will make your NFTs more valuable. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is head on over to GitHub, and you want to go to Hashlips' GitHub. The best way to get there is just type in Hashlips GitHub on Google and then click on this GitHub here. Then click on the Hashlips art engine and you want to download it. So that you can either download it or you can just copy this here. So we're going to need Visual Studio Code. So just Google Visual Studio Code. You need Node.js. So download Node.js for your system. And then once you're on once you're on Visual Studio Code, you want to go to a new window. And you want to go to a new terminal here. And then we want to make sure that we have Git installed. So try running this command here. This will install Git. And once Git is installed, you can then clone Git things like this. So I'm just going to give it a random name. I'm going to call it Joker. So Git clone, and then the Git link, and then the name of the file. So I'm going to hit enter here. This will create everything that we need in the folder that we wrote here. So if I write cd Joker, which means change directory, and then the file name into Joker, we are now in the correct folder. And then we're going to run npm install like this. This installs all of the packages that Hashlips' art engine needs. Before we go any further, huge shout out to Daniel, I think he's called, over at the Hashlips NFT YouTube channel. He is doing huge work for people in this space, so thank you so much. Okay, so this is actually all we need to make a collection. We're already pretty much done. All you want to do is open the folder like this, select folder like that, okay, and then terminal, new terminal. Make sure we're still in Joker, which we are, and we want to I'll just quickly explain everything here. So the first thing are the layers, okay? So these are each one of these can only appear on one NFT, okay? So if it's in an eye color, if it's cyan, it cannot be green. If it's green, it cannot be cyan or pink or purple or red, etc. Only one section of the layers can appear on one NFT, okay? And then all this art engine does is randomly put them together, okay? So, and then the other important thing is source config.js. This is all of the metadata information and also how many NFTs we are going to create. But before we get into that, I'm just going to do npm run build. You'll see that this will make our first 5 NFTs, okay? So if I click on number 2, for example, it's got a green eye here. And if I click on number 2, you can see, oh, it's actually cyan, it's not green. You can see that the eye color is cyan on number 2. And let's go on number 1. This will say yellow, eye color yellow. So you can see that the data and the NFTs are correlated by the number, so 3.png and 3.json value yellow. As you can see, it's yellow, which is a really cool process. But what if we want to make more NFTs? So we want to change growth or grow edition size to, and then I'm going to put 15. And then all I'm going to do is run build again, so npm run build. And we can see that we now have 15 NFTs, okay? So this is fine, but this is just an example. So what if we want to use our own images? So we open layers and we delete the example layers provided by Hashlips, and instead we upload our layers, which of course, here's one that I made earlier. This does take a long time, guys. The actual layers part takes a really, really long time. But you can see that I already have them. This number here, hashtag 20, is the rarity, okay? So bronze medal, hashtag 3, has a 3 out of 100 chance of appearing on each NFT. You don't want to put a space between the last letter of the name of the background and then the hashtag, okay? You just want to have it no space. So this is hashtag 2, so this will only appear on 2% of NFTs. I think that's how it works anyway. The only thing we have to change here is go back on config, and you can see that the layers names have changed. So these have to be exact. So my background name has an S on the end, so I have to put an S there. I have to put bodies here. I have to put faces. And they also have to be in order, guys. Weapons. Okay, and then we're going to get rid of the other ones that we don't need anymore. Hit Control S to save, and then all we have to do is do npm run build, and hopefully this will work first time, which it does. And then if I go on my images now, we can see that already I have created 15 NFTs. Okay, so it was that simple, guys. It's really not a difficult process at all. So just make sure that you change all of this information. So let's just quickly do it for my collection so you can see an example, pixel militia. And then let's change this to the pixel militia only respond to one thing, money. Hire this militia for your army today. I don't really know what that means, but there you go. This, you don't have to worry about this. We're going to change this later. You can change this later by running a different command. So if I just quickly explain what that means. Okay, so once you've actually uploaded the NFT collection to the IPFS, which I'll talk about in the next video, you can then do npm run update info. So don't actually worry too much about this information here. Another thing you can do is you can change it to network.sol. This will allow you to make a Solana collection on the Candy machine instead of making a Ethereum collection. And then you want to change this to PM for me. And then external URL, I actually bought this URL the other day. So www.pixelmilitia.io. And then obviously you want to change this to your address instead of, I think this is Hashlips' address. And then we'll put this on 100. And for the end of the video, we're going to run npm build one more time. And this will make 100 NFTs now. And I want to show you the difference in the Json metadata. So first of all, because this is now a Solana collection, the first one starts with a 0 instead of a 1. And then you can see all of the information is still here. And this is not my address, but it could have been if I had changed it. It's that simple, guys. This collection is now ready to be uploaded onto the Candy machine, which I'll definitely talk about in future videos. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you get started with NFTs, and thank you to Dan over at the Hashlips YouTube channel. Check out my website, thecryptophile.me. This has been Hamish from The Cryptophile, and peace out.